See, Satan cleverly gets into people's lives by appearing beautiful. Let's face it, most Christians don't live as though Satan was real.
This is the third temptation of Christ after he had renounced the economics of turn the stones into bread and the politics of worship me and you can rule the world. Satan, people don't speak about that very often, but you know how to become a political champion by worshiping Satan, and it tells you that right in the text.
Anybody that's come on television must be an initiated witch. You can just check them off. Check them off.
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia.
In witchcraft, the children are the property of the craft and not of the parents. They are raised by all the witches in the craft. From the moment the child is 5 years old, he's considered an adult, and he's treated like an adult. As they do these things, they break down all the barriers holding the devil back. And just literally, they become a human chalice. They fill up with demons.
Are you an American?
Absolutely.
Okay. You're living in a country that is moving past your point of view at an amazing rate of speed.
You got to understand, okay? Satan is not an idiot, okay? The demons are not foolish. You know, the Bible talks about him being this roaring lion, you know, prowling around, seeking whom he can devour.
One night I was in my home studio, and it had to be like 8 to 10 people off in there. And we had beats and stuff playing in the background and everything. That's how we used to do it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody doing what they do, smoking, drinking, and everything. And actually, it came down to it that dudes actually started being used by demonic spirits. And these spirits started speaking through them, you know what I'm saying? Devils started speaking through them, talking to me, asking me, you know what I'm saying, if I was going to sell my soul, telling me what I needed to do to take my career to the next level in darkness. I mean, dudes actually came up to me holding wads of money, saying, man, don't you want to make all this money? If those demonic spirits was real, if the devil was real, you know what I'm saying, and he was offering me a way, then I knew that God was real.
Crowley taught that the way you could live forever was by vampirizing little children sexually through tantric sex magic. This is a deception. Satan is deceiving these people to draw them into all kinds of profound evil. Why is Satan doing this? Satan loves to defile innocence. And of course, a child is always innocent.
I went to lots of retreats in India because I think when I do performance art, I have to learn how I can control my body. First I have to be afraid of, and I have to be like completely terrorized, and then I know I'm going to have to do it. I mean, nobody ever been changed of doing things they like. I always do things I don't like, because things you don't like, the things you're afraid of, the things is unknown, that's really what the interesting stuff.
The thing about Crowley was doing everything to absolute excess, pushing yourself to the absolute limit so you know at least where your limits are. So if you're going to do something that's depraved, you do something which is extremely depraved that even you feel disgusted at, and then try to learn to enjoy it.
I mean, nobody ever been changed of doing things they like. I always do things I don't like.
The edge. There is no honest way to explain it, because the only people who really know where it is are the ones who have gone over.
What is a typical day like for you out there? You still have a home in Colorado, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do out there? What kind of things going on for you?
I went to kill.
And when you say kill, you're talking about what, neighbors? What,
We don't want to talk about shooting people, do we?
No.
We don't want to talk about shooting people, do we?
No, but you're teasing when you say you like to kill, right? Sometimes they will take blood and store it for other services and other use, as well as consume it, or bathe in it, or bathe in it, or bathe in it.
Crowley taught that by accessing alternate universes through sodomy, especially of young boys, you can use that energy through this child to live forever. This is a deception.
controlling the world. And I thought, let's stay back with witchcraft, this world government thing. Witches are never going to control the world.
Out of these troubled times, our fifth objective, a new world order.
This is your first class, and what are you hoping to learn?
I'm really just hoping to get comfortable with like spells and like herbs and whatnot. I feel like she has the answers I want. I don't necessarily know what I'm looking for, but
I didn't think I'd see a young, cool guy with like a fro. I thought I'd see like, older women around a cauldron.
It's the next generation, bro.
Yeah. It's the next generation, bro.
It's the next generation, bro.
What is happening in Hollywood?
In rock music, you must be an initiated witch, a coven member. That means you're a minister.
This will be the first, I believe, same-sex wedding ever performed on late-night television. Best of all, I am going to officiate the wedding myself. By the power vested in me by the state of New York and the Universal Life Church Monastery.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage, so he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent.
That must be nice to have like an ignorant loudmouth who you can just sort of blame
He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason.
The devil's got them to me. The whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, kind of bastardized, like whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success, and now it's the ultimate goal. And if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth.
I'm my fucking rich gang and shit. You niggas keep trying to test me. Y'all can keep trying to test me. Keep trying to see if I'm under the five and shit. But anyway, y'all was on media takeout on World Star and shit. Yeah, Birdman fucked me. He fucked me in the ass for the deal. I'm gonna be real. Birdman fucked me for the deal, man.
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Talking about I sell my soul. I sold my soul for you. For all you motherfuckers that's on here, that's asking me did I sell my soul, why the fuck is y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me, you dummies. What type of spell is so good that it makes senators and generals do what you want? She said, we didn't cast a spell on them. They're with us. I said, oh, far out. Senators that are witches. She says, no, they just
Needless to say, sold my soul.
In rock music, you must be an initiated witch, a coven member. This major music producer sent me an email, and I'm talking to him, and this dude basically told me, you can't rap about Jesus, you can't do none of that, you know, we're going to give you a whole new look, whole new image. He basically was saying, look, man, sell your soul.
This is the third temptation of Christ.
Maybe the environment is a little sick. That's what our televisions have done to us. They've gotten us to a frame of mind that we do not realize the real world around us.
It'll be hard for me and you to talk about theory since neither of us know a damn thing about it.
Right, which is why it's good that I should be interviewing you on this occasion.
Yeah, but see, we know about a lot more other cosmic things that are floating around in the universe and in this very room today, things that are circling around that hopefully we'll be able to be vehicles for these things and let them come pouring through our nostrils.
Rock musicians get their music while on drugs or from spirit guides, which are demons.
Star River Phoenix died early today outside a popular West Hollywood nightclub.
Johnny renamed the night spot the Viper Room. On Halloween night 1993, actor River Phoenix showed up at the club.
A Black Sabbath is a witch's Sabbath. It comes 8 times a year. Halloween is Shayham. It's more or less their big party day. Now, if they're in the human sacrifice, they also do human sacrifice at the time.
In several occult books, they will talk about the life force of the blood. Usually the younger the individual, the more pure it is, the more power or the force it has.
2,500 children are kidnapped and murdered in this country every year. That's an unbelievable figure. Yet, the FBI refuses to investigate it.
Crowley taught that the way you could live forever was by vampirizing little children sexually through tantric sex magic.
In the initiation in Freemasonry, we had to be recommended by another Mason. Well, in order to join witchcraft, you have to be first screened. You have to be recommended by somebody currently in witchcraft.
Well, when I was initiated, I was blindfolded and bound by a rope, and on your bare chest was thrust a point of a spear.
In witchcraft, we were initiated through a very involved ritual, initiation ceremony, wherein the candidate was led blindfolded, bound by a rope, to the edge of the magic circle.
Trying to keep it high. I was so money-orientated, initiated as a third to living insane. I sold my soul for a chance to kick it in back. So lawfully, it cost me my soul out of control in the devil's world. Me, my niggas and my girls, living the good life. Flow is euphoric, it's like I rap endorphins. I made a pact with the devil that says I'll let you take me, you let me take a shovel, dig up the corpse of Jack Kevorkian, go back and forfeit, more beef than you can pack a